Modern payment cards have a built-in chip that transmits card information wirelessly. This is because it is necessary in order to enable contactless payments, which have become increasingly popular during recent years. RFID, or radio frequency identification technology, has been around since the 1940s. Initially used for military purposes, it has since found applications in various fields, including inventory management, access control, and now, contactless payments. RFID skimming is a form of digital theft exploiting contactless payment systems. Criminals use scanners to wirelessly steal payment card information. RFID, or radio frequency identification, allows data transmission over short distances, making transactions quick but also vulnerable. Criminals use RFID scanners similar to those in cash registers. These scanners activate the chip in your card, transmitting payment information wirelessly. Unauthorized scanners work on the same principle to steal your card data. RFID scanners are legal and available in electronic stores. They are used for inventory management and access control, but can be misused for illegal activities. Modern smartphones with NFC readers can also be used for RFID skimming. With the right software, these devices can capture card information. Criminals conceal scanners in gloves, bags, or clothing to get close to victims and capture card data without suspicion. To protect yourself, use an RFID blocking wallet and be mindful of your surroundings. Keep your card secure in public places. With the wirelessly obtained payment card information, the criminal can use it to make fraudulent purchases online. This is called card not present fraud. Narrator. The financial consequences can be severe. Victims may find unauthorized transactions on their bank statements, leading to significant financial loss. Narrator. Resolving these issues often involves lengthy disputes with banks and credit card companies, causing stress and inconvenience. Narrator. In some cases, RFID skimming can lead to identity theft, where criminals use stolen information to open new accounts or take out loans in the victim's name. Narrator. Real-life examples highlight the personal toll. Victims often feel violated and anxious, knowing their personal information has been compromised. Methods similar to RFID payment card skimming may also be used for copying other RFID-based proximity cards, such as those used for keycard locks and access cards. 125 kHz RFID and other systems relying on a unique identifier number, or UID, are vulnerable to this. Additionally, RFID-enabled passports are also at risk of being skimmed. These passports contain sensitive information that can be intercepted if not properly protected. Card-not-present fraud increased rapidly between 2012 and 2016. This type of fraud occurs when a transaction is made without the physical card being present, typically online or over the phone. The rise in e-commerce has provided more opportunities for fraudsters to exploit vulnerabilities in the payment system. In the United Kingdom, card-not-present fraud rose from 750,000 cases in 2012 to over 1,400,000 cases in 2016. This alarming rise highlights the need for better security measures and awareness among consumers and businesses alike. Financial institutions and law enforcement agencies have been working tirelessly to combat this type of fraud, implementing advanced technologies and strategies to identify and prevent fraudulent transactions. Despite these efforts, fraudsters continue to find new ways to bypass security measures. The rise in card-not-present fraud underscores the importance of staying informed about the latest threats and best practices for protecting oneself. By working together, consumers, businesses, and financial institutions can create a more secure environment for digital transactions. Practical tips for preventing card-not-present fraud include using two-factor authentication, regularly updating software, and being wary of phishing scams. By staying alert and following these best practices, consumers can significantly reduce their risk of falling victim to fraud. The future of combating card-not-present fraud lies in the continued development and implementation of advanced security technologies. Innovations such as encryption, tokenization, and biometric authentication are already making a significant impact in reducing fraud. Ultimately, the responsibility for preventing card-not-present fraud rests with all parties involved in the transaction process. By working together and staying informed, we can create a safer and more secure environment for online transactions. In contrast to other types of skimming, such as ATM skimming, which involves the physical manipulation of ATM machines to steal card information, or gas pump skimming, where criminals install skimming devices inside gas pumps to capture card data, RFID skimming requires little or no technical expertise. This method of skimming is particularly concerning because it can be executed with minimal effort and equipment. A criminal can simply walk through a crowded area with an RFID scanner in hand, discreetly capturing card information from nearby wallets and purses. Fortunately, using RFID blocking wallets and sleeves can prevent scanners from accessing your card information. As contactless payment methods become more popular, it's important to stay informed about the potential risks and how to mitigate them. When using ATMs, always cover the keypad while entering your PIN, and be cautious of any unusual devices attached to the machine. Regularly checking your bank statements for any unauthorized transactions can help you catch potential fraud early. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with knowing your information is secure. Methods for preventing RFID skimming include using RFID blocking wallets and sleeves, which create a barrier that blocks the RFID signals. Additionally, you can use RFID blocking cards that you place in your wallet to protect your cards. Another method is to keep your RFID-enabled cards in a secure location when not in use. Finally, be cautious of where you use your RFID cards and avoid using them in suspicious or unsecured locations. Metal foil shielding works by wrapping the payment card in aluminum foil, which blocks the RFID signals. However, aluminum foil tends to wear out quickly. Informal tests show that while the shielding effect is not 100% effective, the foil significantly reduces the maximum range for reading, from about 1.5 feet to 1 to 2 inches. Permanently disabling RFID functionality can offer significant security benefits, such as preventing unauthorized access to your data. However, methods like using a microwave oven or cutting internal wires can be risky. The process of cutting requires precise identification of the internal wires and can involve cutting, drilling, or heating, which may damage the card. Visibly damaged cards may be rejected by retailers, making them unusable for transactions. RFID blocking materials include wallets, purses, sleeves, and cards. Wallets and purses often use metal fibers or layers to block signals, while sleeves use a metallic lining. These materials create a Faraday cage, effectively preventing electromagnetic fields from interacting with contactless cards. An RFID blocking card is a device that protects your cards without needing a battery. It works by receiving the RFID signal from a card reader or skimmer, and then scrambling the signal, making it unreadable. While most RFID wallets block electromagnetic fields to protect your cards, RFID blocking cards use active jamming technology to actively disrupt the communication signals.